Yes, y'all. We are back. The Vibras Del Lago show. We've been gone for a little bit, but man, we are back here with a new co-host. We're here with
Young Mary.
Young Whispering Mary.
What's up, you guys?
She's whispering today, and we have the Wizard of Oz in the photo frame behind the scenes. On the casting couch. Not anywhere nearby.
So when I get mad, I just leave like this.
But you can still hear him. Host beef, young host beef.
Young host beef. That's what I'm talking about. Maybe I want to be OG host beef. You know, because there's like too many young people now. Maybe I want to be like, or would it be old?
Old.
Is that what it's called? Like in the rap community?
I was literally thinking about this the other day.
Usually they just take out the young.
Yeah, so I can be OLD host beef instead of like YNG.
Old
beef. Old beef.
Give me country vibes a little bit.
Yeah.
Damn, old beef, dude.
Old beef.
Old beef. But yeah, man, young Mary over here, the superstar, she got recognized at Vibras Del Lago last week.
That's pretty crazy, honestly.
Yeah, we were outside about to do some street interviews, which we're going to be actually getting into today. And we won't name his name because he doesn't like to come out on camera. He doesn't like to anything, you know. We were like, yo, let's interview you. And he ran in, huh?
Yeah, he ran away.
And then what did he say? He's like, I see you in the videos. Or what?
Yeah.
What was it, a clout chaser? Is that what they're called? Or
nah, this guy was man, I don't think he'll watch this. What were you saying? The vibes he was giving?
Hey, you're not saying any names, you know?
Yeah, we're not saying any names.
I don't know, man. It was giving a little bit of some sugar daddy vibes for sure.
Really?
Yeah.
And why?
But was it a sugar poppy or was it a American?
Sugar poppy.
Sugar
Okay,
poppy.
come on,
Sugar poppy.
They exist too in the Latinx community, okay? There's also wealthy Latino people.
Yeah.
There was honestly a
Throw it out
great
there.
variety of people there. There was a lot.
Sugar daddies.
Like, damn, what kind of operation is this?
We had a lot of white boys, some gringos too.
Yeah, that we're vibing.
A lot.
Yeah.
And a lot of them knew Spanish too, honestly.
Those return missionaries.
They return
you know?
missionaries, rebellious. There was 3 of them I think that we interviewed. I think it was right when I got there at 10. I heard them. I was in line, and they were right in front of me, and they were talking to the security guard, and they were like, wow, why is this so popping here? Like, why is this so packed? And then the same white boy was like, oh, it's because of the music. And then they went in or whatever. But they're like, why is this so popping on a Thursday? And we're like, because it's us, bro. Because like last week I passed by with one of my friends. I passed Alibi on a Thursday, bro. There was literally 3 people in the bar. I was like, yo, Thursdays are dead. And I asked the bartender, I was like, is there anything else that goes on like besides our Thursday? And he's like, no, nobody else does anything. So we're the only poppin' Thursday at Alibi. Pretty cool. It's pretty sick. Host Beefy wasn't. Host Beefy
That's pretty nice. You
Host
know?
Beefy wasn't able to make it this time, man. We were waiting for him.
Yeah.
We've been trying to hook him up with a Latina. He's given up hope on Latina.
No, what do you mean? I strictly have only been talking to Latinas, bro.
Oh, you have? That's the update.
Don't get it twisted, bro.
Oh,
okay?
I didn't know that.
Strictly
All my
Latina.
hermanas out there, you don't even shout out, gang.
So if you have any cousins,
You know?
young Mary, you know, if you have a cousin,
Yeah, so we're just
Maria,
doing
Mariana,
every shade but white right now. You know what I mean?
and we're going into winter time. But yeah, do you have any cousins for OG beef
I don't think I do.
See, yeah,
that are
We
in
already-
their 30s?
Sorry, host Beefy.
she already said it. So we're going
But
into.
if you would have gone to Cumbia night, you know, there have been an array of shotties or
think so?
mommies to
There was a
to
lot.
dance with.
Couple
yeah.
chapanecas, or what were they from?
Yeah.
Couple chaparras,
There you go.
couple chaparritas.
Is that a derogatory term or no? Like
Chaparrita?
like chaparra is like shoddy, you know what I mean? Or is it like rude to call?
I've heard like the older
I don't
generation.
know. I don't know.
I've heard like the old generation call their woman
The
their
old
wife. Yeah.
Chaparra.
yeah.
Chaparra, vente pa' acá.
That sounds like,
I'm like
like a
that.
car piece, you know what I mean?
But dude,
Like chaparra? What's that, dude?
Bro, I try to back when I was in high school, I used to try to hit on the Latinas by like, you know, like jokingly be like, vieja, ven pa' acá, and they're like, ugh, stop. Like, no te vieja. But it's because I was joking around because like you would hear the old generation.
You were trying to be like your dad, basically.
No,
Yeah.
my dad actually doesn't say vieja.
No,
He's not like that.
Honestly,
say?
I think the older generation is just like ruthless. Like,
More machista.
yeah, honestly, I feel like I did the same thing, but to like a girl, like one of my tias, my dad, like they call her like tia gorda, you know, and like de cariño, you know what I'm saying? I say that to one of my friends. I'm like, ven pa' acá, gorda, you know, she's like,
oh damn, body
She's-
shame alert.
yeah, bro. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Like literally, that was the worst.
Yeah.
But
And do you think it's because the relationship was different? Or why did she get offended when you said it?
Maybe she was actually thick, bro.
I mean, nah, she was like
could've
beautiful to
happened.
me though. Like she wasn't like act like gorda, you know. She was a little
So
maybe
what,
thick, mommy, but like
so what was y'all's
nah,
nicknames?
definitely not body shame.
What was y'all body shame growing up? Mine was flaco.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, for me, they call me like Jose Lata. I mean, but I don't really call me like
Jose Lata?
because I was latoso, you know, like I like to get into
latoso.
trouble. Yeah, that's what they call
Latoso.
me, you know.
Dang.
What was it again?
Jose Lata.
Jose
Like
Lata.
Porque estabas dando lata?
Yeah, latoso. You know what I mean? It's a little
Dang.
menace.
You were always pulling.
In Mexico City. Shout out to Mexico City.
What about
Shout
you?
out.
What did they call you? Flaca?
I mean, like they
La joven, they call you that.
no, yeah,
Yeah.
they did, yeah, joven, la joven.
Nah. La joven. Maria joven. Joven Maria.
No, I think my mom used to call me like squinkla a lot growing
Oh,
up.
I love that word, squinkle.
Yeah,
You
and
got a couple squinkles running
yeah,
around.
same thing.
Oh,
I
that's
called one of
funny.
my friends that, you know, jokingly, and she's like, "Who taught you that word?" And I was like, "My mom."
Yeah.
Isn't that like perra? Like squinkle?
No, squinkle is like a kid, like a
Like a
child,
little kid?
basically, like that.
Oh, man.
Like there's some niños squinkles. You know, they say
Yeah.
that word like that.
Damn.
I told that to my mom a little bit ago. She's like, "You should have heard the things your grandma told me." And I'm like, "Yo,
But isn't a cholo squinkle, that's the dog, right? The cholo squinkle?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah,
We're
the
talking about
Aztec dog.
nicknames. You know what I mean?
who is that?"
The Aztec dog that has no hair. They call
That
them cholo
ball, that
squinkles.
Mexican, you
Yeah,
know.
they're called cholo
Chihuahuas?
squinkles. No, not
No.
Chihuahua. It's like they come out in
Cholo
Coco.
squinkle. Yeah,
Cholo
I think you got it
squinkle.
right. Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, it's cholo
squinkle.
squinkle. That's the full name.
Yeah, so basically
cholos.
like that.
Yeah, they're like the
Basically,
black
same
dog
like-
that have no hair. You never seen them? They're in Coco.
Yeah.
It's a little goofy dog in Coco. It has no hair.
So
They're
basically,
bald.
that was like a slick way for Latino parents to say like my kid's acting like a bunch of bitches, basically.
A
You know?
dog, a little
Couple
dog.
of squinkles.
That's what I thought this
Yeah.
whole time. I don't know.
But it's not good to me. It was always endearing.
Yeah, I don't know.
You have to go ask your mom. Be like, what did you mean by that?
What did you mean?
Yeah, when I was growing up, my mom would call me what would she call me? And I took it really offensive. But then later on,
Well, maybe like Moreno or something like that.
like ojete or like
She would call you that?
or like
Dude, that means you're an idiot.
I know. Now I know. Now I know. No, she would also she would also call me barbero.
Yeah. You're out there cutting hair, that Mexican Edward Scissorhands?
Nah,
Or
you know what a barbero is?
Yeah, that's like
Or
when you're
florero.
like almost like a kiss ass. Isn't it like a barbero?
Yeah, kiss ass.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
Dude, only Mexican parents will like give you like a rude name and like tell you it's like like they love you, you know?
Yeah.
supposedly.
Come here, my serial killer. You know?
Hey, but I remember
You little matador.
I'm still stuck on the. I don't know if it's my ADHD, but I'm still stuck on the sugar daddy vibes because before we went on air, before she said that, there was one other girl, I can't remember who, that said the same thing. I was describing the person, and they were like, "That gives me sugar daddy vibes," and I was like, "Nah, no." I'm over here innocent, like, no way, you know. But when she said it, I'm like, "Why? Why do
That's
you
a
get
good
that?"
thing, though. If you give sugar, that would be a compliment. You don't think so?
He shows up with like five
Bro,
different girls.
5 different girls. You got 2 poodles. What other dogs? You got probably something nice. You know?
I don't know, man. He shows up and he's
Nice
like
glasses.
dressed in a suit. You know, he's got a 3-piece like little suit going on.
He only
Like,
had a dress shirt on. didn't
oh, okay, my bad.
he? So the way he was
She's
dressed,
imagining him that much better. That's how
damn.
much sugar he had.
Hey, I can send you his Instagram if you want.
I'm like, bro, it's
I'm
just a
just kidding.
Thursday.
It's just
Come
a
on.
Thursday, bro.
She was there
Chill.
for business. Okay?
Hey, I can so nice. That doesn't mean nothing, man.
Negocio, as they say.
Me as a male,
I mean, you could try, you know?
I mean, this last Thursday, people were showing out. Fashion vibes were pretty
It was
good.
Fashion Week.
Yeah.
Latinas, the
Fall
Latinas.
vibes, I guess. You know.
Yeah, but they were
Fall.
dressing up in like nice fucking dress.
Uh-huh.
Like they were dressed up good, bro. Like they were
Yeah.
going to a baile, you know. But that's what I love about Alibi, because you know that then you'll have the random girl. She did her makeup and it looked like she had like blood on her face. Did you see that girl? It looked like anime on her face. Like it looked like she had like a little like, you know, when the animes like get mad, and it's like a little like cross on their
Oh
here.
yeah.
Like they're going
Like the little anger thing.
yeah, the
Aw,
anger.
cute.
She drew that on there, and then she had like red all in her nose. It looked like she was bleeding, but it was all makeup.
Wow.
I mean, I
So
would
you had the like personas, and then you had the anime girl.
Look, you had a variety. Is all
I
I
love
gotta
it.
say.
I would call her a survivor. Shout out to her.
Survivor. Shout out to her if she's watching this, you know. But yeah, freaking but yeah, we did get a chance to Young Mary got a chance to do a couple. I was behind the scenes on this one to do a couple street interviews.
Yeah, it was really fun.
The audio might be a little rough on these, but we'll post them on the Instagram. But yeah, shout out to everybody that came out to the Dia de los Muertos Vibras Del Lago. And then the next one is December 7th. So Host Beefy's going to be there with his Christmas sweater.
December 7th?
Yeah.
I got a couple Christmas. I mean, this one's kind of a Christmas sweater, honestly. But
Yeah.
You'll see him.
I got a couple different Christmas sweaters.
Your what
Hey,
teddy
but if
bear?
I look, here's the thing, man. If I go, somebody, you have to drive me there, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I need to be driven. You know what I mean?
Because-
at this age and stage of my life, you know what I mean?
Passenger princess
I'm not,
vibes.
thank you. I'm not gonna be driving myself, you know, or Ubering, you know.
Why? Because you want to drink or what?
I just want to feel taken care of. You know what I mean?
But you know that means you have to wait. You have to stay till the
I'm trying to
end.
give you some sugar daddy training. You know?
Oh man, he's getting me
Hey,
ready.
every time when I do go, I say till the end.
Ooh.
Yeah, you do actually.
Yeah,
You do.
I
You do.
open and close.
Whoa, that's pretty.
Maybe not open. You don't open. You
Like
mid
the-
shift it. You mid shift it.
Honestly, I like open vibes.
Yeah.
I could
Yeah,
dance.
you were there for a good like hour.
You can claim a spot
I
early.
can, yeah, I can dance.
That is true.
No.
But you were there with your
I can take
friends.
up all
That
the
makes
space.
sense. Everyone's different. I mean, I have to stay there till the end because I'm, you know, the organizing. I do get there
Yeah.
a little late because I go to work. I get off of work at 10,
Yeah.
so I have to get there. I get there like 10:20.
Oh,
No,
That's
yeah.
the only thing.
I
I can take you back
definitely
if
stay
you get
there
Uber
pretty late.
there.
I don't know. We'll see, man. You know, you're pressuring me into something I might not want to do. You know,
Hey, no
It's-
pressure. No
It's gonna be
pressure.
good vibes.
it's
yeah.
gonna be good vibes.
Yeah.
Definitely great vibes, guys. Show out is what we're trying to
But
say.
but I don't want to get ahead of myself. But we are gonna maybe do another pop up in December.
Oh, really?
So I won't say anything until it's fully confirmed. But we're gonna maybe do another one in December outside of Alibi. So that'll be fun. So hopefully maybe
literally just outside.
yeah no at another location that we've done our pop ups
A
at
secret
before.
location.
God.
No, it's not a secret. We've done it there before. But yeah,
Okay, cool.
And it's gonna be on a Friday in December. That's all I can say.
Ooh.
It's most likely going to happen, but it's not 100% confirmed. So I don't want to be like, yeah, this day, and then it doesn't happen.
So
Yeah.
for everyone that says like, "Oh, I can't go. It's on a Thursday."
We'll have
like,
Friday.
You'll have Friday.
So
too.
yeah, exactly. Because a lot of people complain about that, but people still show up, bro. It was packed, bro.
It
It was packed the whole night, bro.
Oh, sorry, I wasn't there, man.
Yeah.
You know?
No, but people complain. People
turning up on a
complain.
Thursday.
A lot of people are like, oh, we need a bigger space or this and that. But we're working on it. We're getting there.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
I mean, I think the smaller space is good right now that it's getting a little bit colder. You know.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you get some of that body heat, some of that COVID.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude.
That little
Yeah, because last year around this time we would have like 20 people the whole night. Now it's like packed, you know. But anyways, yeah, man. Let's get into a few of these street interviews.
And maybe Mary, you can give us a little bit of context if the audio's not too good. You know, you can.
Oh yeah, that's right.
She can
You were there.
translate for us. You know, she knows how to speak many
Right.
different languages and stuff like
Right,
that.
right.
Since you were there.
Yeah.
That's what we're trying
So, we actually got the question idea from
The homie.
the homie
Taco
Drew.
King? Oh,
No,
Drew.
yeah.
Oh yeah. Yes, DJ Drew.
Yeah, DJ Drew. And so the question that we're asking everyone on the street is, what is their guilty pleasure Latino song that they like to listen to?
Or genre.
right.
Or when they're like alone, you know, and like, or like in the fields or like something like that, you know,
Well,
right?
before we tap in, can you tell us yours? What's yours?
I
Your
would
guilty-
I would say mine is probably going to be I think Santos just like started one of his new songs with it. It's a Rocio Turca song.
Oh, you're talking about Amor Eterno?
Yeah,
Amor Eterno?
Amor Eterno.
So what does it sound like? Like what is it?
So it's basically a song to I think it's written to his mother that passed away, and it's like, you know, how could I live without you, you know, like, and I wish I could, like, I wish like I'm sleeping, but I wish I could be like dead basically, or with you, or something like that.
Wow.
And so it's kind of dark a little bit, but it's also really beautiful.
It's a very sad, beautiful song.
Yeah.
You've heard it, right?
Who is it, Juan Gabriel?
He sings it too.
Yeah, he sings it.
Oh, okay.
She sings the one. What's her name?
Rocio.
Oh, I only heard the Juan Gabriel version. What
Yeah.
did you describe as like?
But yeah, that song
that,
just
that one.
That's a pretty good one.
that's your guilty pleasure.
Yeah, I'd say that
I
one.
wouldn't say that's a pleasure. That's more like guilty pain, no?
Well, this is no. So someone makes a really great point about this. It's like not really like guilty pleasure. It's like it's just Latino culture, you know. It's so it's
Yeah.
like
It's still a good song to sing, basically.
yeah, nothing guilty about it. It's
But I
still-
think in the
someone
sen-
says it great in one of our videos.
Yeah, but I think in the sense of guilty, because you're not gonna be bumping that in front of the homies, or you're not gonna hear that at a party. It's kind of something that you just like to enjoy on your own,
Like a little intimate, you know what I
Yeah,
mean?
you just want to be alone
Yeah.
listening to that. That's kind of what how I was envisioning it when we were asking them. But like, hey, everyone's answers were cool.
Yeah, everyone's answers were different. So
But it's not. I wanted to get more juicy, but I want to hear your like,
yeah, what about you?
like the way I was telling them. I was like, what's something that you're kind of embarrassed to listen to, like in
Yeah.
front of the homies? Like you're not gonna play it like.
I mean, I'm pretty, what is it? Pretty liberal, you know? I think that's the word for it. I'd like to play, let's see, guilty.
Something that it's not gonna get the party going, but you're like, it's your jam, bro, that you just enjoy by yourself.
But in Spanish?
yeah,
Yeah,
I mean, I always
Spanish
talk about like the cowboy stuff, you know, the country Mexicans.
song. Okay.
Like normally I don't bump any of that, but I like El Chapo de Sinaloa. I like that one.
Okay.
He's got some haters in
he
there.
has some bangers.
So yeah, like I always diss on Mexican cowboys and stuff like that. But you know,
Low key, he
I'm
bumped
over here. I
that.
got my little hat on. You know, yeah. So I'll do that. There's got
Some gator boots or what?
Which one is it?
Gator boots.
No, I don't got you. Just gay, you know. But I got the
Love it.
Si yo fuera ladrón. That's the one.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love that one. Si yo
Oh.
fuera ladrón. That's my song. Bro.
He also has the recostada en la cama.
Yeah, but that's like a classic. So you know, I don't
Yeah.
think like you would. I don't know. I don't feel as embarrassed.
That yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's true.
with that one, you know. But knowing other songs of his other than that, then it's like, oh, shame.
I feel it. I feel it. Mine's kind of in the same category as yours. It's Espinosa Paz, el próximo viernes.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because Espinosa Paz, they made him into a meme, like where he's like Yahweh, because he was known for always crying in like his interviews.
Aw,
Like he
no
always
way.
would cry, and they turned him into a meme.
No
Espinosa
way.
Paz. And he's like crying, like he's like, you know, like a paisa Mexican cowboy, and he's just like crying. So he became like the crying meme in the Mexican culture.
He's
Which,
like the crying Jordan of Mexico,
yeah,
basically.
basically, literally, exactly the same
I
context.
take it.
Yeah, so that's my guilty pleasure because his music's super slow. It's always
Yeah, but sing us a little piece of it, man. I don't know that song.
You've never heard of Próximo Viernes? It's like he's like, hola bebé, ¿cómo has estado? Tal vez no te acuerdas cómo me llamo. Or something, something.
A los leones!
Wow.
That was good.
That is pretty emotional already. Just straight
Something.
out.
But yeah, he's kind of a simp, honestly. And of all his songs, he's a simp. Yeah. He's
Well, I think most Mexican men are, you know, they try to promote machismo and stuff like that. We listen to their songs. Like, you guys heard this emotional, you know?
no,
Yeah.
but like all the new generation stuff, they're like, I'm gonna cheat on you, and I'm gonna like
No, for
all the
real.
new banda songs are like savage.
Well, we were talking about street interviews, you know? But
Yes. Anyways, correct.
Yeah.
So let's get
Shout
into
out to
that.
the
Yeah,
Mexican
guilty
Kings.
guilty pleasure.
But this is a guilty pleasures, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, let's play the first one.
So I think you'll be happy to see this first
Looks
fella
like my
here.
son is in the video. Actually, I can see him already.
We spotted him walking around. He wasn't even at the party. He was just walking around.
You just crank up the volume really quick.
Young Steve.
Oh, he picked an easy one. I feel like Bad Bunny.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, Bad Bunny.
He's I mean, Bad Bunny.
You know, I feel like Steve, he might not listen to Mexican music at all, so he had to play it safe. The only thing he could think of is like, Bad Bunny. Dude, you can never go wrong. You know?
You'd be surprised. He caught me off guard when he first moved in. He listened to a lot of corridos. Like,
Oh, really?
yeah, he was listening to Desde Morro. I don't know if you heard that song. Desde Morro. Na, 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 na.
That one.
Anyways, yeah, he listened to a lot of corridos.
A couple ones?
Honestly,
Peso Pluma.
Bad Bunny be saying some crazy shit though.
Yeah?
Yeah.
But he's so mainstream now, though.
I mean, I've heard maybe one of his songs.
One?
For me. Yeah.
But he's played everywhere.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm not listening. I'm not going to the clubs. And stuff
I would
that,
say
you know
like
what I
I'm
mean?
definitely like a no sabo kid, so like my Spanish isn't that great. So like I have to like really tune in and listen. But I'm listening. I'm like, oh my gosh, this is like very like
Yeah, that's
vulgar.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's saying bichote.
It's scary for Mary, you know?
Scary for Mary. I was always trying to rhyme.
I'm like, whoa.
Scary for
Okay.
Mary. That's a new segment. Is it
That'd be a
scary
good
for
one,
Mary?
huh?
No.
It's so funny, yo.
So,
Yeah, that would be a good one.
Yeah.
Profile people like the gold digger guy.
okay, so was the older guy was that scary for
Scary
Mary?
for Mary?
That was pretty scary.
Scary.
What about Steve right here? Scary for Mary or no?
His smile right there.
Not scary.
Nah, he looks like a nice guy, huh, Steve?
Yeah,
Look at
Yeah,
him.
he is a nice
Nice.
guy.
Like he's about to go hiking or something like that. He's got, you know, he's a nice guy.
Like he takes his dog on walks or something.
That's
Yeah.
me. I take the dog on a walk.
Okay, but we're ready to go to the next one.
Yeah, let's go to the
so let me
next
find
one.
the next one.
But yeah, bear with us. We'll definitely get the audio right for that next one.
What is your guilty pleasure Latino song you listen to?
I think I have a feeling I'm not gonna get
There has to be one.
Oh, that was a good one. You know, actually, I'm not gonna.
Who sings that song?
It's I don't know, some Puerto Rican guy trying to speak Spanish, but I thought, Young Mary, I thought you were gonna say chacarrón. For some reason, you gave me like chacarrón vibes, like that was gonna be like.
Honestly, I didn't even know that was a Spanish song.
You've never heard that
Alright.
song?
Oh, I think I have. Yeah.
Chacarrón, chacarrón.
That was the first meme. That was the first meme in the Latino community.
Everybody was listening to that song.
Yeah, it went viral. It was viral back then before viral was a thing.
Yeah,
It was.
they played that at church. You know what I mean?
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, they hold that little thing for Jesus, that little thing, that bread.
Wow.
And that would have. Look it up.
Are you being
Wow.
serious?
What church do you go
Look
to?
it up in
bro?
the Catholic. You know what I mean? Shout out to the
Catholic.
Catholic community.
Shout out to the Catholic
You
community.
never heard that song when you were younger? Chacarrón?
No, I have definitely heard it, but I just don't think I realized it was a Spanish song because what is he saying? What does that mean?
I don't
He
know what
made
a
that
chacarrón
up,
is.
right?
Yeah, it's like made up. It's
Yeah.
like a joke.
I love
There's
that.
a banda song too that they kind of mumble stuff too.
Or-
Which is my question is, now that we're talking about it, is that offensive for the special needs community? Are they making fun of?
It's called empowerment.
Oh,
technically.
okay.
That's what I think what I would say.
All right. Well, we need.
Was that scary for Mary?
Was that scary for
That
Mary?
one's scary. Hey,
Scary for Mary. Dang.
I'm all for making up words and putting those into songs. I think that's cool.
Yeah.
Would you
like
make
bling bling, you know, like Lil Wayne when he said bling.
Oh yeah, he made
he
that word in the
invented that.
dictionary. Well, the word already. Well, I'm pretty sure people were
I
already.
think he
using
made it up, you know what I mean?
Nah,
We got another young here, you know?
another young.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, he made it up.
So at what point does young? When do you take off the young off your rapper name?
Nobody knows because we're watching street interviews and we'll leave that in there for the masses to, you know, to
Tell me.
answer.
Exactly
time.
in the
Let us-
comments.
let
But this guy
No.
picked Chacarrón. I think maybe right now I would say he has a top song, no?
Yeah. So far.
Right? Because Bad Bunny, he didn't even give us a Bad Bunny song. He just said
He just said Bad Bunny.
the name of the artist, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see. Let's check over here.
Mike song. You know him.
Asking you a question. So, what is your guilty pleasure Latino song?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Another Bad Bunny, dude.
He picked Bad Bunny too, this guy?
Yeah.
Another Bad Bunny.
He did say the songs.
Let's see.
Bad Bunny is like the Pedro Infante of the current times.
Oh, really?
Why? Why is that?
Just be
It's
hitting.
like
the
everybody
man?
knows him, right? Is that what you're trying to say?
No, just I don't know. He's just really hitting with these young males, apparently.
He kind of looks like a bunny right there. Look at him if you think about it. You don't think so? He's got little bunny vibes. You don't think so?
He looks like an actual bunny, a white bunny.
Yeah, that's
White
what I
shirt.
thought when I saw him. I was like, okay, I can see a little bunny vibe. You know what I mean?
Hey, shout out to the homie. He can dress up as a bunny, or Easter's coming up.
He's like a Miami bunny though, right now with that
Miami
little
bunny.
top. You know what I mean?
Yeah, dude. It was kind of warm outside, so yeah.
It was pretty hot.
So So what songs? I didn't know what songs he said.
I couldn't hear it either, honestly. But he said an album, right? He was like, "Did you catch that?"
Mm-hmm.
Should we give them the benefit of the replay? Let's see.
Yeah, let's do it.
Asking you a question. So, what is your guilty pleasure Latino song?
It's kind of embarrassing.
Por siempre.
Algo por siempre.
Ah,
Como antes.
como antes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are probably sad
Do
songs.
you guys also eat like before you go somewhere, or
Como
no?
antes?
Coming on. Come on. You guys smell.
Oh, man.
All right.
Ah, this is como antes.
I'll see myself out of this.
I think
pleasure.
people he's a guilty pleasure because Bad Bunny, because he was doing like all the fruity stuff. I think that's why he's a guilty pleasure, because people don't want to admit
What do you mean?
that they like him.
You think
They
so?
like that album.
Yeah,
even?
he has a music video dressed as a woman.
Yeah, but how many people are going to his concerts? Like, if
a lot of
people
lot
are
of
like
people.
scared,
a lot of
So-
women.
Yeah,
for sure.
but I've seen a lot of guys on
there's
Facebook.
no guys going to Bad Bunny.
Oh,
concerts?
there is, but I'm like,
It's mostly girls.
I went to the Peso Pluma concert, and like as we're walking down the street, all girls
I was there.
Alright.
I was there though. I was there too. So
Yeah.
and Santos.
Gay, you should have been at the Bad
Gay.
Bunny one.
He's one of the girls.
oh hell no. No comment. I am a he. I identify as he.
It was girls' night.
I was the only one singing. Hey,
Okay, so where should we rank this guy? He's at least, well, right now he's in second place, right?
He's tied. He's tied with Steve.
Well, Steve, they couldn't even name a song.
Okay, yeah, second place. Yeah,
So the first person named Chagarrón, I think that's a pretty good one.
yeah, that's a good one.
And this guy named Como Antes, and what was the other song?
Por siempre or
The album.
The album.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He likes the whole album, basically. Because
That's a pretty good album.
I love Bad Bunny, but I could see why. Because
Yeah.
I've seen people
So
on
you're
social
gonna, are
media.
you going to put him in first place?
No.
No?
Chacarrón.
You still got
definitely.
Chagarrón? What
Yeah,
about...
That was a good one.
Okay, I was
That's
like,
pretty-
women can vote now, Mary. You can...
Thank you.
So you
Appreciate.
still got Chagarrón number 1 too?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. I think now we got the last one, I think. Let's see.
Speaking about women rights, women votes, we gotta.
Hey, Brianna, you guys leaving? You guys leaving? Can we ask you a question real quick?
What is your guilty pleasure Latino song to listen to?
That you're embarrassed about. Yeah, that you're like, you don't listen to it in front of anybody else.
Oh, I love that song. That's my song.
There you go. Thank you.
They were a little tipsy, I think. Were they tipsy?
But she did say La Bomba.
Which one's La Bomba?
Azul Azul.
Preach,
Dude, that's my
honey.
Oh,
song.
Bomba.
Movimiento Sexual,
Hey, we
Bomba.
played
Bomba.
that song though there at the
Yeah.
party.
Yeah.
I always
People love that
request it.
song.
I love that song.
Hey, but that's what our party's about. Our party's about playing the weird songs that you grew up listening to. They're not the mainstream songs that you wouldn't hear at the other Latin clubs.
True.
Shots fired.
Like you might even play it twice. Just
yeah, we
They play
might.
Bomba a couple times.
They do. Yeah.
like, you just
Yeah.
gotta hear it.
It'll be like
Those
3
beepies are
times.
it.
I'll ask for it. Hey, that's my song, bro.
Yeah, Jose Beepies
You can
asked
dance
for
to
it.
that song all
That's
night.
when I get a little bit
honestly.
loose. That's like that's like anybody can dance.
And he said it many times. He's like, you don't have to know how to dance cumbia. You just dance.
Yeah.
You just vibe out.
Or
They-
you'll learn.
Yeah,
There's-
you'll learn.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's lessons going on outside, and Steve was learning. He was teaching these this white couple outside how to dance cumbia,
Yeah.
and he was learning himself too.
Awesome. Do a little step behind the back or something like that. You know how to dance like that too, or no?
Just a little bit. Not enough to teach somebody though, I
Yeah.
don't think.
Are you sure about that?
But you got like a little two step or something. Is that what it is?
Yeah, a little bit. I just think I'm just not a leader in that sense to dance.
Yeah, that's what you got to get a guy that knows how to dance good. Not me. I don't know how to
I
dance.
think I
like
don't know.
That's preferable.
I think guys seem
in
pretty-
banda, I can dance good.
Yeah.
Yeah, guys should definitely learn how to dance.
Banda. I tried to do banda. That was hard. I tried to do that stuff.
That's the easiest one.
Bro, it's like going like this. I don't know. You know.
Yeah, side to side. That's it. And
Nah,
your
for
feet,
me, it
you're
was a
just
little
doing your
bit
bouncing
hard.
back and forth.
And I feel like you got to stick like your knee. Sorry, ladies, like underneath the girl's crotch or something like that.
Yeah, you do. That's
Okay.
more advanced.
Some panocha
okay.
scratcher.
I didn't know,
action.
like-
No,
I was
no,
like,
it's
bro.
underneath. It's underneath. You gotta go.
Yeah. So
you
I
gotta
didn't
go.
know. You know what I mean? I didn't know that much. Like, do I? You know?
That's what they call it.
Yeah, I did not.
Supposedly, I don't know.
Actually, I can't confirm or deny.
You do that? That's how you lift them with the knee. You put it under.
Dude, that's advanced.
Oh, really?
No, it's not. That's not to
bro,
lift
come on.
them.
Here-
It's not to lift
That's
them.
why I don't dance. You know what I mean?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't
Look,
do
you
that.
just have to not think about it too much.
I was
I
dancing.
think that's why I don't like to teach. Is like if I think about it too much, I'm like I don't know what I'm even doing.
Yeah.
But like just like dancing, like okay, yeah, I actually do know how to do this.
I will say that I danced with this Puerto Rican girl, and she picked up the banda really quick. The banda cumbia.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we were dancing quebradita, and she got it. Like, no, she didn't miss a beat.
Nice.
And she was even singing the song, and I was like, I asked her, like, do you know the song? And she's like, no, I don't. And I was like, sick. Like, she just started singing. I forgot what song it was, but it was pretty sick. So shout out to all the Boricuas. Shout out to
Yeah,
her.
maybe she knows bachata. You know, maybe she can dance some of that stuff.
Oh,
they have there.
definitely. She was dancing the whole night. Because I'm like, Puerto Ricans don't really listen to cumbia, but she was dancing the whole night. And she goes to our parties pretty often, actually. So shout out to her. I can't remember her name
You
right
just
now.
like dance to the beat, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Same.
dude.
I feel like once you're kind of like skilled at dancing, you know what I mean? You can like mix some of the stuff together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to my Bosnian friends that just are learning to dance.
Are they
They're-
both Bosnian?
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
They're barely learning how to dance Mexican music.
Well, they're coming, yeah, and they're dancing and they're learning, and some other people are also teaching them too.
You can only do the payaso de rodeo. That's not the. You know what I mean? So it's like the
Can you-
gateway to Mexican dancing, or
Can you show us?
Line
I
dance.
don't know that one.
You don't know how to do that one?
When I was a kid, bro. But after that, it's
pretty simple.
like I hated going to the Mexican parties, and they have like the extended version. They got one like the
It goes
payaso
for, like,
rodeo.
5 minutes?
It goes, nah, bro. It's like 15 minutes. I'm like the party's over. You know what I mean?
Jesus. 15
Have you seen that one? They just keep going faster and faster and
Oh,
faster
yeah,
and
it goes
faster.
faster and faster.
And
yeah.
it's like 15 minutes. It's like
it's like
Man,
5.
bro.
Come on.
nah.
There is a long version.
There's a long version.
Yeah.
See, hey,
I know.
we
you're
went
I
to
talking
the
know
about.
real
there's a long
parties.
version. There's a long version. I am admitting
But
that.
it's not 5 minutes. There's like a long version. It's like
It's
15
pretty
minutes.
long, yeah.
Yeah, they'll just let it roll out, dude.
Damn, maybe I was just having too much fun. All right. Or usually that's when I
Yeah,
give
because
up.
it gets more intense.
It
Yeah,
does.
I get super intense at the end. They're like,
But that's how you prove who, you know, that's
Who
the,
really knows it?
yeah, then that's,
you can't
that's a
mess up.
mating call. That's a mating call to know how to dance that, because that's your cardio, your stamina, you know?
yeah, hey, young man, what's that one that white people dance to? That's kind of like a line dance song. It's like very popular. You know that one?
No rompas más.
No.
The English version though.
No, that's Achy Breaky Heart. But now they got a
Oh.
new one.
Cha Cha Slide?
No, they got like a new one that came out.
Cha Cha Slide is pretty popular.
No, it's like a new one. It came out like last year, 2 years ago.
I don't know. You have like the Get Down by Blanco Brown, but
Which one? How does that one go a little bit?
that song goes like you have to get down and cowboy boogie with your sweetheart round and circle, something like that. And there was this kid and like he had like a cowboy hat. He was like in the lunchroom, and so you see him like doing like this like crazy dance.
Yeah.
It went viral a little bit ago, but I don't know. Have you guys ever gone like swing dancing to
Line
like
dancing?
yeah.
Like the Western?
To the Westerner?
I haven't, no.
Oh man,
Have you?
I went there actually. Shout out to Ryok.
You went with Ryok?
With the we went with the Tea Talk. It was PC's birthday. We went there,
Who?
and PC Isaac is the guy that he's their producer.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, it was not the best day for me to show up. I had gone after like we did something, and then I showed up there. I was wearing like a TT Jerry shirt. Do you know who TT Jerry is or no? So it's like this trans girl. It's like a bunch of pictures of her,
Oh, the black girl?
like of her. It says Hot Girl Summer, and it's got
Oh, I've
TT
seen you wear
Jerry.
that
You've seen
shirt.
me wear
I've
it.
seen you wear it, yeah.
And you thought she was hot, remember?
Yeah.
Nice.
I was like, damn, who's that hot girl and shit? And he never
Hell
told
yeah.
me until right now. I didn't know that.
Yeah, but so it's like her, you know. So it's like a bunch of pictures of her, and I had these like pink socks and these like weird Easter shoes. And I
Yeah.
show up there, I was like, bruh,
You
my
felt
hair
really
was braided.
So you felt pretty vulnerable, or like what?
Vulnerable.
No,
He wasn't expecting that word. Vulnerable.
emphasis on the boner. I was excited.
Vulnerable. Emphasis on the boner.
No, I just like felt out of place. You know, I never felt
Oh,
more
yeah,
out
I
of
bet.
place, and
You got some eyes on you,
it
maybe.
got a little bit weird. Not the right eyes. You know what I mean? Well, technically, they were.
What are you
all
doing
right,
here,
so-
boy? Was it those guys?
Yeah, they were cool. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, it was just kind of weird. Like, it's like some place where just like you got to dress for the occasion, right?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah. To
you
feel
also
in the
can't be-
zone.
Yeah, like,
feel
I felt empowered. Like if I had a cowboy hat or something, like Wranglers. You know?
That's how I feel when I go to like underground EDM shows. Like if I'm not wearing like all black, I feel like out of place.
Oh, that's what it is for underground EDM.
All black?
I was
Huh?
just joking, but
Oh, I thought that was like the emo stuff because
Yeah,
I
I thought that was like emo.
thought that was like Suicide Boys.
Yeah, all black.
yeah, kind of a little bit.
Yeah.
No, yeah. Shout out to DJ Rondo. Went to his show at Sky and
Before Vibras.
yeah, before Vibras that night actually, and he's like, if you're emo, I need you to shout, and everyone was like, no! Guys,
Dang, dude. Shout out to Sky.
Was
Yeah.
that Gary for Mary or no?
yeah.
Mary? There's a little hesitation there. Hey, I just noticed the charger came unplugged, by the
The
way.
last time that many people screamed, you know,
Not too scary.
at once was at the Capitol. Okay, so
Wearing all black.
okay, but you want to share? I'll get that in a minute. But do you want to share anything else or anything? You got water all over you. I'm not sure you're like
I
drinking
don't think
that
the
water.
camera...
Doing okay?
I can't even see. I can't even see.
Oh,
with my
I can
glasses
see
on.
it, man.
The camera can't see. No, I think that's everything. But I mean, speaking about scary things, that's the new segment we just came up on the spot. We're gonna get into
Some urban legends.
urban legends, and I think we're gonna go into one specific one.
Yeah, the kukui, or
El Cocoy.
as some people like to call it, Mexico's ultimate boogeyman. The boogeyman.
The boogeyman. See, and that's confusing to me because the boogeyman to me. Did you ever just watch the '90s movie Boogeyman, the black guy? That's boogeyman, right? Or
No, it's a
Candyman.
wrestler. You're talking about a wrestler.
Oh no, my bad. That's yeah, I'm talking about the wrestler, but I was confusing him with Candyman. My bad. Never mind. My bad.
Well, what can you tell us about El Cucuy, bro?
Young Mary.
No, you. I said, bro.
Oh, bro. Oh, my
I'm
bad.
sis.
I'm sis. Well, all I could say before we go into the origins of it is, I don't know about you guys, but growing up, my parents or my mom would always be like, like she would scare me with it. She'd be like, oh, you got to come in at this time porque te va a agarrar el cucuy, or like
So it was more for outdoor activities and stuff like
outdoor activities, or when we were in Mexico, or que cuidado que te va a agarrar el cucuy. But that was only like, I remember that she would only use that when I was little,
Like to scare you, kind
to
of thing.
scare you.
that.
So
When did you stop fearing the cucuy? I guess maybe that's a follow-up question.
probably like 8 or 9, possibly. But I still thought about El Cucuy, I always wondered what he was or who he was,
Yeah.
at my young mind, like, where is this Cucuy at? Is he everywhere? Is he only in Mexico? Is he, but I don't know.
It sounds like you're making him sound like God. Where do you see here?
I was
You know?
questioning things, but anyways, let's,
Dang, so you're pretty scared for the kukui
I
for
think I
some
was.
time.
That's what it sounds like, huh?
Yeah.
What about you? What about you guys? Did your parents use that against you or on you?
You want to go, Mary, or you want me to?
I mean, I would say my experience is actually quite similar to yours. Just parents like being like, "Oh yeah, the kukui's gonna get you," but I think like it also turned into like maybe like the neighbors would get you, like some.
Everything was El Cucuy?
Yeah.
Like the neighbors were the Cucuy?
Yeah.
The neighbors open the garage. At night, that's the kukui hungry. Feed him.
So
That's how they would use it.
yeah, I think so. But supposedly, like it comes. Originates from kukui is like the word like cocoa, like coconut, like and like supposedly the kukui kind of had like long hair, like kind of like a coconut, like kukui, like it's gonna get you the kukui, like and so I don't know, but it kind of sounds like Bigfoot to me.
Yeah, somebody with
Personally.
good thing I got my hair tucked in,
Those
Like,
beakies
I
have
got a big
kukui.
head.
Dude, we found the kukui, bro.
No, in Mexico City they call it el coco. That's what they call it.
El
Mexico
coco.
City. Yeah, they call it el coco. They don't call it el kukui. They call it el coco. Yeah,
But it
we,
was the
we
same
didn't
thing?
believe in that in Mexico City. We got
didn't?
bigger fish to fry, honestly.
Like what?
Like what?
Like
So
the neighbors.
No, what we had like our version of el kukui was this guy. His name was El Sabio. Okay, the wise man for people that speak English. But it was Mexico City, and there's this guy over there. They're too broke to do drugs, so they sniff paint thinner.
Oh,
So, but they lose like all their,
Rough times.
they're just like
their
fried
front or
out.
lobe, right?
So they're just like they call them muñeca. So they're always
Yeah,
just sniffing.
muñecas. Yeah.
So
Like
these
this.
were actual people then.
Yeah. So the guy, his name was El Sabio, right? He was like the top guy. He was like the most famous, probably like paint
Paint.
thinner sniffer from like 74 to like 2014. I think he passed away like 3 years ago. But
Oh my gosh.
so instead of saying el coco te va a llevar, like if you were being bad, like your mom would be like, hey, te voy a llevar con el sabio. I'm gonna take you to el sabio. And fuck, you guys are scared of the kukui, bro. She would take me to this guy, and she's like, aquí tiene mi hijo, and he would grab me.
Oh
Like,
no.
Mom, I'll get a job at 12 or however old you want me to work at, 3 years old or whatever. So yeah, they would take you to the crackheads, and they were just like, hey, llévaselo. And that's why we didn't believe in el kukui or anything
And
like
like the
that.
homeless guy that just likes to get high on paint thinners, like, "Ah," like
Exactly. That's what he would do. He would actually think he was a bull. So he would be like, and he would like make his leg like do that bull thing where it just like scrapes the ground.
So that was the role he was playing on his head. And
yeah, he was like,
So that was the
that was our coco or kukui. It was el sabio.
your
Now here's the
kukui.
funny part, right? I found out that when I said it's like he was also from the 70s, he was also the guy that my grandma used to scare my mom.
Oh my.
wow.
So that's how long he's
Generations of scare.
generational, yeah.
That's kind of sad though.
Generational
So
trauma,
people that
for
take drugs
sure.
for bad, they're not. They're good. Ask that guy. He scared a lot of Mexicans straight.
Oh my.
He's actually a good guy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that's
Yeah. So people like when they passed away it was a big deal when he passed away.
wow.
Wow.
Like they would lock him up and like send him to rehab and stuff like that.
Yeah.
And like it would be like it would spread around town. It'd be like, oh, encontraron al sabio. They send him to rehab.
But do you think because of the drugs, it was too far gone?
yeah, because he just sniffs paint thinner. I mean, I don't know.
It just messed up his brain.
Well, did he commit crimes or like would the town kind of take care of him? Kind of.
No, I mean he was just like kind of like a mascot, kind of. You know what I mean?
Dang.
Or kind of like he's just like out there.
I could see someone bringing him food, like,
Yeah, they would give him some food or something like that. Yeah,
then-
or water.
"Ten mijo," you know.
Sometimes if you were like if he was like having a good day he would play soccer with you, but
way.
the thing that he would always do is like he would be goalie. He loved to play goalie.
Oh my god.
But if you got too close to
Was he a
score,
good goalie?
he was one of the best. If you got too close to score, he would whip out his like bottle of like I don't know what he was drinking, you know what I mean? But he would like threaten to throw it at you and attack you. Bro, he would not hit the ball on him,
Oh my
So like, he
god.
was always undefeated. Shout out to El Sabio.
Yeah.
Rest in peace to the goal,
Dang,
man.
dude. That's
That's
wild.
when your monsters like become like your idols, you know.
Yeah. I started sniffing paint thinner the next day.
Oh my god, bro. I think you told me a crazy story when you were younger of a bad
Yeah, man.
drug experience, and ever since then you were like, nah.
Yeah,
But that
man.
was with weed though, right?
No, so the
It was-
gasoline, you know what I mean?
gasoline, that's right.
Yeah,
That's right.
You got that,
That shit
gasoline
traumatized
high,
me
dude.
just
Also,
hearing
Mexican Vin Diesel for a little bit.
Mexican Vin Diesel. Does it say anything else in there about the origin of it?
Basically that he's described as just a frightening creature that's small, misshapen, and hairy all over. And it's also that said to the El Cucuy has large bat-like ears and red eyes that glow in the dark, and a set of large razor-sharp teeth that can remind you of barracuda fish.
Oh, wow.
Dang.
Pretty scary.
Sounds kind of hot.
It's like-
Man, I think it's good to get like perspective, like what he was just saying. Like I think because I would go to Mexico every year, and my family lives in the rancho. I've told this story many times, and it's like 40 minutes away. So we're like in the middle of nowhere, right? So I think it's scarier because you're like in a little town, and then like the rest is just fields. Versus like when you're in a city, like things like that aren't as scary.
Yeah, you know what I mean. Yeah,
Because there's just noise everywhere, you know? There's lights
Yeah.
everywhere. But when you're in like a dark ass rancho and like you only have one little street light and then like a part of the street is like completely dark, it's terrifying, honestly.
Yeah.
When you hear noises, it's scary because you're like, where's that coming from? You know? Like I remember one time I was in bed, I stayed at my grandma's house and they had chickens on the roof. And dude, it's like 2 a.m. and the chickens are just moving their feet. But bro, I'm terrified. You know, I'm 12 years old and I'm like, oh my God, what is that? And then the next day I finally realized, oh, it's just chickens on the freaking roof.
Oh,
Dang,
thank goodness.
But it's like, you don't know, you know? You're
Yeah.
like, because there's
we
like,
thought it was Satan's kitten up there or something.
bro,
right?
I thought it was Satan actually. I was like, bro.
You're
whoa.
like, tonight's the night.
Yeah.
I'm
I was so
gonna die.
scared, bro. It's crazy.
What about in the female community? What did they scare you guys with other than the coco? Is there any other?
I
like,
mean,
oh,
I would say like what's more common from like the area that my mom is from at least, which is Hidalgo, Huichapan, was like brujas, like actual brujas, and like they would essentially like steal children, and I don't know what they would do with them. Probably, you know, these children would never come back, right? But how they would like see them, and my mom supposedly saw them too, they would be like these like balls of like lightning that would just like quickly like travel from like points of the mountain to different points. And so my mom would be like, yeah, don't talk to strangers, don't go off by yourself, because yeah, they'll take you and then you'll just be gone. And so yeah, I think that was maybe a little bit more common.
What other safety mechanisms? You know, because we don't. I mean, I only know some safety mechanisms for boys. You know, but what about for like Mexican chicks or Latina chicks? You know, what would they like tell you guys? Oh, don't go into this car, or they wouldn't say like any. Like, what's, like, the training
I
for?
guess tell us, what do they tell the boys? I guess.
Like, what do they tell us?
What
They'd
did
be
they
like,
tell you?
oh, like your uncle. You know, you might have an uncle. He's a pervert. You know what I mean? He's like, don't let him pay you with candy, or don't let him. You know, que no te agarre la privada. So they would say something like that. You know what I mean? They would call it the private. They would say that, or they would call it la paloma.
Yeah.
That was for girls.
Yeah. I think growing up religious, my mom was just like, I don't know, you don't have, she would never say the word sex, and she would always spell it out. She would always spell it out. And I was like,
When she was trying to talk about it?
yeah, it wasn't until I was like maybe 17, 18. She was like, fine. I don't even know if she still says it to this day. I don't think I've ever heard my mom say
Wow.
it. So crazy. Yeah. And she's like, that's like for when like you're married kind of thing. And so I don't know. It was funny.
It's crazy.
That would be funny if it came like if you didn't know how to spell and you're at a spelling bee and that was like the word to spell. And because your mom always said it, like, I got it. And she won. Do you believe that? That would be so awesome.
Yeah, I feel like all these like stories were used to. I read somewhere in there that they were used to like calm down rebellious kids or whatever. Like,
Oh, really?
if you don't do this, el coco is gonna get you, or las brujas, or like they were always used as like, or like I don't know if you guys ever like there would be a man just walking down the street minding his own business, like te vas a robar esas señoras, que no te compartes. And the señor is just minding his business.
The guy was blind.
I already know what you're going to say, dude. That's so crazy.
And the guy, I felt bad because it's like that guy's minding his business. Like, you know what I mean? He's a good guy or whatever. He turns into a child predator. Like, you're like, what? Like, it was funny hearing it older.
He'll be coming to the El Salvio, you know?
Yeah, exactly. Minding his business.
Yeah.
You know? Or yeah, that too. You're walking down the street and you see the homeless guy talking to himself, like, "Si no te compartes, I'm gonna leave you with that guy."
Or you're gonna end up like that. They would
Yeah,
say something, you know what I mean?
yeah, you're gonna end
if
up
you
like
don't
that.
eat your vegetables, so say something like that.
Yeah, and you're
Threaten
right.
you like that. It's like
Just
bro.
traumatize you. You're like, what?
Have you guys ever heard of like duendes?
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 Yeah.
My dad doesn't like to talk about them, actually.
Oh, really?
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh.
he actually took us to
He finds it offensive, or what is it?
no.
He's like, they're
what's
called short people.
What's the
or what is
energy
it?
he gives off? Like,
He
just,
he's scared.
wow.
Huh?
Or like kind of like, yeah, you know, like he said that he had experience with it because my dad was the one that out of my parents, my mom was more religious and my dad is more like open-minded, I guess. He's still kind of religious, low-key, but he was more like into like
Mysticism and stuff
exactly,
like that. Yeah.
exactly. He's the one that
Great
opened my
word.
world into that. Like I remember growing up, we had VHSs of aliens spotted. You know what I mean? And like these were before the YouTube videos of these alien videos. He would have like collections, and he took us in Mexico. In Mexico, they have places called Pueblos Mágicos.
Yeah.
And
El Pueblo de los Duendes, he took you there or what?
yeah, in Jalisco, he took us to a castle that's made into a castle, and supposedly when you go into the backyard of it, it's called it's supposed to be a portal of energy. And like they painted these pillars around they put tile in the floor of where it's an energy portal, and every what is it called, the freaking art,
pillars?
the pillars are the chakra colors or whatever. And then you go inside, and like when you talk, you can hear an echo. It sounds like you're in a dome, but there's nothing. It's an open park. And you go in there and you can hear yourself, and you're like, what? And then there's a part of this park outside of the castle that has little like like the little kid playgrounds, like the little houses, the playhouses. Like it's decorated like a little people community.
Wow.
And supposedly that's where the duendes are at. And like I just was like, you really believe this? And he's like, he didn't want to
If
talk
you look
about it.
really close, mijo, they're down there.
Yeah, he didn't want to talk about it. And I was like, so how does that work or what? And he's just like, and then one time he told me a story about supposedly when he was younger, like stuff would get stolen or whatever. When stuff gets stolen, it's like duendes and stuff. And
Yeah.
I don't know, man.
That's your cousins. Come on, Santos is that. You know what I mean? You know what they're doing.
It was my cousin stealing.
Yeah.
His cousins were bullying him.
Yeah. What about you? Did you what?
No, I mean, I don't know if I've ever like seen them or anything. But what I've heard of them is like they're just like these kind of like little elves kind of thing, and essentially you're like not really supposed to play with them, because if they like you too much, they like want to like take you to their community. But they're not necessarily evil either. Like they will play with you. They'll kind of just like toy around with you and hide your things.
Yeah. I've heard that.
Yeah, I heard this like girl, and like she used to like see him all the time, and growing up in Mexico, and then like she remembers like one day she like moved away from the house that she was living at, and they were like, yeah, you're not gonna like see us, and we're not gonna play with you anymore. And then like when she was an adult, like later on, she kept like losing all her things again, and she's like there it has to be like something, like she just had like this feeling, and like where she had lived now there was like this like forest, and so she went out to the forest and she like took out like some like treats and like cigarettes and like a little comb, like just like ofrenda, and there was like this like little drum like in this like little like tree like where she was, and like all of a sudden like drums start and then she can like hear these like little pitter patters, and there's
That's a good sound effect.
Yeah.
Can you do it again?
I don't know.
it more.
And then she was like kind of freaked out. She's like, please, like, stop like hiding my things. Like I have to go to work and stuff. And we kind of just left her alone. But
Dang, bro.
I don't know.
Hey, some of you people need friends. You know what I mean? Find you a house with duendes, basically. So what we're trying to say, I fuck with elves though. Elves are goblins. Goblins? I think they're cool, man. They're cool. They're cool little creatures.
Honestly,
Well, that falls into the category of the little what's her name, Tinkerbell too, like fairies.
Oh,
and
it's a
stuff.
fairy. I don't know if I mess with fairies or not.
really, I think fairies are cute.
So have you had any experiences?
With
Or
what? Duendes didn't have duendes in Mexico City, man.
they don't?
A couple orphan babies, probably at best. I was like the closest, but they didn't have any
Any duendes?
Yeah, I think
duendes.
it's
No,
more-
they would show like little houses. Like you could get like a little house, for a duende, and like the little, like here, how you can put them in your
Like
garden and stuff like that.
gnomes?
like Elf
Yeah.
on the Shelf.
Yeah,
Kind of
yeah.
thing.
So kind of like that. You know what I mean?
Maybe.
Yeah, I read somewhere because I was really curious about it when my dad told me the story, and I was like, "What really is this?" Right? And everything is energy. Everything is literally energy, like even ghosts or whatever. So I'm like, maybe these duendes are just energy. Like it is maybe a thing, but they're just like little energies like that go around. Maybe we can't even process or see them, but they are, going around.
That's pretty crazy. It's like how ghosts can be like captured on camera. Like, isn't
Or
that
The new ones at least, right? The new ghost.
yeah, the new ghost.
So
Or an audio
influencer,
too,
they're the
right?
influencer
my
ghosts.
friend and her husband went down to like
Oh no.
some state in the south, and they went to like some cemetery and they did like a ghost tour, and they were taking pictures, and they take pictures in a series of 3, so like 1, 2, 3, and there was like legit like figures in the photos that she took, and she showed me these photos, and like the guide was like, yeah, and they had to like walk backwards out of the cemetery because it was like
Oh, so it doesn't follow them.
yeah, so nothing would
The
follow them.
spirit too.
Yeah.
Bro.
Well, yeah, I mean, shout out to the Dia de los Muertos that just passed by, and we do believe in that in the culture, but it's like those are like your family members, not stranger ghosts.
Yeah.
So
I'm trying to walk them back into the cemetery. You know what I mean?
like goodbye,
Yeah.
but not random ghosts. You don't want no random ghosts following you. I don't know.
I mean, but that's it. We're about 15 minutes in. Unless you're gonna do any of the confessions or anything like that, it's up to you.
Yeah, we have a few that we can go through on Instagram. Shout out to the few people. We'll definitely, hopefully get more interaction with it.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just on IG, on the IG story.
Yeah. Do you want to do? Do you want to pull them up or?
I can't.
Oh. Cool.
They're at the very end. Sorry. So it's a long ass story. I posted all the pictures of all the people that went to the party. So shout out to everybody.
You didn't send her a link or something like that?
No, they're all posted on the story.
Okay.
No,
Yeah,
I didn't get
and I
no
have
link.
the link.
Bro.
I have the link to the responses, but it's on my phone.
So what did you ask? What was the question they asked? Was it just a confession or
Cumbia confessions, like just confess anything.
for people to confess? Because people don't go to church anymore. They don't believe in the Lord.
Yeah, they believe in Instagram.
They believe in duendes and
duendes and fairies.
cocos and cucuys.
Wow.
Yeah, it's at the very end.
Everyone
so.
looks so great.
Shout out to everybody. We had a lot of people.
What were you, Mary? What was your attire? Were you like a Mexican pirate, or what was it supposed to be?
No, I was just wearing a
bow?
headscarf.
Oh, it's
and
a scarf.
Yeah, it's like a little headscarf, and I just made it a bow in the front.
So it's nothing. You're just being fashion, I guess.
Yeah, that's funny you asked me. My sister's friend is like visiting, and the first day she came was the day for Cumbia night, and she said, "Oh, I feel like so bad. I didn't like dress up, like for a costume party kind of thing." And I was like, "This is just my
Oh, you didn't scarf her up or
this is
anything
just
real
my
quick?
fit. This is just my fit,
Oh, dang. I would have given you, if you're watching, I would have given you an extra scarf, okay?
An extra scarf.
Should have fitted her up.
Yeah, so there's a lot of pictures.
I know. Okay. Cool.
There we go.
Anonymous Cumbia confessions.
The first one, let's skip the first one. It's kind of whack, honestly. The first one.
Okay. So, I kissed my BFF sister.
Ooh, hoes beefy.
It could have been a girl.
Ooh.
Right? Don't assume it's a boy. That did the crime.
So what do we? I mean,
You kiss your BFF sister?
your BFF sister.
I mean, sometimes that's kind of safe, right? Playing it safe.
unless
You're in with the familia. Maybe if there's more context, how long have you been with her, right?
Yeah, there's no
Familia?
context, unfortunately.
Your bestie goes to the bathroom and their sibling is there, and you're feeling a little crunk, and then you kiss them. Dang,
Your BFFs?
your BFF
Your BFF sister.
I guess it would be kind of weird because sometimes
or brother.
Yeah.
Your brother.
It could be brother if it's a girl.
Because sometimes what's gross is like they look like your BFF, right? Like
Yeah.
if it's like my
Oh, you're right.
my BFF's sister, I don't want to make out with my BFF technically because it looks exactly like him.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point.
That is pretty weird.
The
Yeah.
sibling can be jealous too, right? They can be very protective.
Yeah.
So maybe that's why it's a
They
confession.
wanted me the whole time.
Like, just date your homie, bro. It's fine. Just do it.
It's like you look like a girl version of your homie.
Yeah. We know you're just trying to get with your homie, basically, you know? Don't try to swindle a sister into this, man. Come on, bro.
Don't be that guy.
Yeah, but I would say it's weird like that unless you guys are, I don't know, maybe like maybe they're like
Protective?
step siblings or something like that where they don't look,
Yeah.
because siblings do look really familiar, man.
Yeah. Sometimes it depends.
Yeah.
Yeah, what if it was their step? We'll give them the benefit of doubt and
Yeah.
say maybe it's like a step.
Yeah.
Some siblings.
Step-
Step
Steps-
into it slowly, basically, is what we're trying to say. Yeah.
Okay. At work, I steal toilet paper.
It's not COVID anymore, you know?
It's not COVID, dude. The struggle's real, you know?
Damn, bro.
How would you even steal
Hey,
it?
maybe this person hit us up, man. I'll buy you a couple Charmin Ultras. I'll buy you a Costco pack. Hit me up. Well, that way you don't have to steal at least for a month. You think so?
Yeah,
That's
at Dilla
great.
Dog.
Christmas is coming up. I'll get you a gift. I'll get you some nice toilet paper
There you go.
of your choice. You know, how about that? For a month.
At Dilla Dog's what? 94?
91. Okay,
91.
I won't add you. I'll probably, message Santos on Vibras Del Lago, but come on, you gotta steal toilet. Who wants to steal? Like, it's a punishment to shit at work. You know what I mean? It's like a cat tongue wiping
No, but you're getting paid while you're in the bathroom.
I mean, is it because like you're like low on cash, you need toilet paper, or you're just stealing toilet paper because you just
He has like a stealing fetish. Good
yeah,
point.
like you're just like I'm just gonna steal this toilet paper.
He's not even doing anything with the
because
toilet paper.
why not?
Well, we'll never find out, I guess.
Or do girls have nicer toilet paper than guys? Because like I wouldn't steal my toilet paper at work. It's
It's
like
horrible.
It's like a punishment. Yeah, it's like
Like one ply.
It's like the
yeah,
cheap
it's
stuff.
like one ply. You gotta fold it 30 times.
Oh,
Dang.
Yeah.
yeah, the same at my work.
Well, what if he works at like
A fancy place.
fancy place? That got
If you
eight
work at a
ply?
fancy place, keep stealing it. We'll probably say that. If not, hit us up.
Let us know.
All right. Next Cumbia confession. Anonymous. I failed a year in school.
What is it?
Mm,
I don't know.
I mean, why is that? Why would
Why
you
is
be
that
ashamed? You know what I mean?
that's okay.
There's
Yeah.
some people that really care about their schooling, so maybe
I mean, obviously, he didn't care as much, or she didn't care as much.
Yeah.
If they failed, right?
Yeah.
a whole year. How do you feel a whole year? You just
Huh?
How do you feel? A whole year?
No, this is confession.
Yeah.
It's
I mean-
not the best financial decision, but it's okay because you can just take a class again.
But it depends what grade. Like, if you're failing a grade in elementary, run it back. You're the oldest person in class. You're like the king. You get
Hey.
the hottest chicks automatically, right? You get like all the perks. Like, dude, this guy's 7. What are you, 6.5?
So
you know?
is that a real thing? People really do get held back like
Yeah.
that?
Yeah, definitely.
Like a year, 2 years? It just
I don't think
depends.
2 years.
Just
I think
a year.
maybe there's like,
I don't think I've ever met anyone that's been actually held back.
yeah, I think Alice. Shout out to Alice. She might have been held back. I can't remember.
Oh wow. Sometimes they get held back because like they went to Mexico, then they came back
Yeah,
because
or
of the
they didn't know how to
year.
speak English. Yeah.
I've
Or
heard
sometimes
that.
you're just too bad, honestly.
Yeah, you don't know how to read that good, bro. You don't got
I've never-
books.
Honestly, if you get held back, I feel like that is a win because like
More.
you just
more
get a one.
education?
Yeah, you just
You're
get
the
one where you're
oldest. You're the smartest.
Yeah.
Right.
But I remember going to school and I knew about the whole holding back thing, and I was like, man, that's not even real. I was like, why am I not getting held back? Because I felt like I was kind of a little slow in the math when I was
Yeah.
younger, and I never got held back. So I was like, I got some hope. I don't know. I thought it was fake.
you did great in school.
I did all right. They were trying to put me in ESL
Oh,
or not ESL. What's it called?
special ed.
Special ed.
So let's
Yeah. No, yeah, they really were. I'm not joking at all. They actually were.
Just because you knew Spanish.
No, just special ed.
Don't blame it on Spanish.
'Cause I was
Okay,
slow.
come on.
But I-
There's smart people in Spanish.
But I got
okay?
lucky and I tested out of it, dude.
Oh, really?
Yeah, dude.
He's like, he's negative.
Yeah, it was really weird. I don't know how I passed, but I did.
Like yeah, shout
Yeah, so don't be ashamed, bro. It's like
Yeah.
we're adults. You know what I mean? Nobody cares. Like, oh, you got held back. Like,
Some people,
Yeah.
that's their whole identity is school, you know?
You don't even need to go to school to
Yeah.
be successful
Come on.
either. So you
look
got
at us.
You got
We didn't
this.
go to school.
All right.
All right, next Cumbia, anonymous confession. I want a relationship, but also I really, really don't.
Dang, dude, it sounds like host beefy.
Damn.
Was that you?
No, you keep.
I'm just kidding.
Listen, what kind
I'm
of
just
advice?
kidding.
I'm good at advice.
Hosts
I'm good
cannot
at.
submit anonymous confessions.
No, look, I'm a straight shooter, but let's see. This person is struggling with. Let's see what they need. Maybe they need a date like their BFF sister or whatever. This is when I would do it. You
So
know,
that's a good way to bring it back.
because you can play it safe, technically, like that. Like,
Yeah.
are we really dating, or am I just hanging out with your brother a lot, and we happen to make out when he's in the toilet? You know?
Yeah, that one's kind of confusing because it's like, what? Yeah, I don't know.
You want it or you don't. You know?
Yeah, which one do you want?
I guess just keep staying single.
Is that what it is?
And
Or
date.
situationships, they have those now. You can
Yeah.
get into
Yeah.
a situationship.
Those are very common. Those
Yeah.
are very common nowadays.
It's kind of like friends with benefits, but with people with no benefits. Is there benefits or no?
sex.
Get sugar daddy.
Get you a sugar daddy. There we go. And you can find him at Vibras Del Lago, technically, if you
Yeah.
show up.
Honestly, there's also some sugar mamas out there, so
Oh, yeah.
don't be afraid. Don't
Shout
be
out to my
afraid.
neighbor, Rosemary. Holla at your boy. You know? Let's go to the next one.
All right, next anonymous confession. Invited 2 of my crushes to Vibras and hung out with both of them there separately.
Oh, come on. Let's go. Huh?
Oh my god.
That's real master right
Yeah.
there, dude. That's like shout out to the
Come
top.
on.
top
And people
G.
are upset about that list, you know?
Yeah.
Top 25 plays or whatever this at. 2 dates, saving money. You know what I mean?
You are a menace.
Yeah.
You're man.
Sit over there, sit over here, you know?
My question is, how was that pulled off? How do you pull that off?
Well, the person they don't know, they can be like, oh, this is my friend, right?
Yeah, they just start talking to other people.
This is my friend. This is my crazy ex. She gets a little bit jealous. I didn't know she was going to be here. I'm just going to say what's up to her, or else I don't want her following you to your car. Then you're going to have to walk backwards to the house. You know?
my god!
Shout out to you could do that.
Shout out to that top G. Well, we don't know if it was a guy or
It
a
could have
girl.
been a girl. I think
Could've-
girls are easier for girls to pull that off.
Yeah, yeah.
Ooh.
That's very true.
Was it the
Kick?
guy or was it?
Yeah, I would say
girl.
it was a chick. She's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna be there like a queen. Make me a Vibras Del Lago, and she 2 gentlemen, bro. Come on, man.
Come on.
All eyes are on her, anyways. You know.
Yeah, dude.
I think that was a queen. You think that was a queen or a king?
A queen? I was like, what is he saying?
I almost think it was a queen.
Say, come on, we speak the same urban dialect. Come on.
I think it was a set.
Okay, so we're gonna say that was we're gonna queen it. That was a queen right
Yeah.
there. Okay.
Top queen.
That was
Only a
queen.
girl could have that much
My guy,
riz.
dude, he's too nervous. You saw Steve trying to answer a question. He's listening to Bad Bunny.
Yeah.
He doesn't even know what song. Right? This takes planning. This takes assertiveness that only women could pull off. You know?
Oh wow. Well, I think we got one more left.
All right. Yeah. Send. Okay. Anonymous confession.
Are you okay?
Sorry.
El duende.
I started reading the wrong thing. As a Latina, I hate the word Latinx.
I think most people do, right? Or
Yeah.
we,
Yeah, a lot
I've
of
heard-
people
Yeah.
dislike that
yeah,
word.
I
I've
think
definitely heard this before.
yeah, it's like white people already made up Latino for us. Don't make up another word for
Another
us, white
word.
people. You know?
Was it white people that made that word, or was it the new woke Latinos? The
Yeah, I'm pretty
Gen
sure it was
Z,
white people. You know.
Gen X. I don't know who made that.
I don't
word
know.
But it doesn't sound cool. Who wants to say, "Oh, I'm a Latinx"? You know what I mean?
Latinx.
Come on, bro.
Like Latino already means.
It means Latino's cool. You
It
know what I
means
mean?
what we need it to mean, right?
Yeah.
And Latinx is like that same idea, but just with
Not
the
that
X.
cool. Latinx, who are you, fucking Elon Musk? Get out of here, you know?
It's the new Twitter.
Like,
The new X.
that's like Hispanic Twitter, Latina.
Latinx.
Hey, we're gonna do that. Dating site called, you know, Latinx.
Oh,
Yeah.
man. It's
We'll
probably
start
already
it-
a thing.
We'll start a petition to get rid of Latinx
Latino's
and
cool.
keep Latino.
Yeah, it took us however long to make it cool, and now they want to take it away.
Yeah, I'd rather use Latino than Hispanic.
Yeah. Or Latina. Shout out to my queens.
Or Latinas.
Latina. Yeah.
Latinas.
Okay. Oh, there's one more. Okay. I'm ashamed I don't speak Spanish.
Oh.
Yeah.
That was a common
that's why
one.
they have to say Latinx. This person, you're ruining society for us. This is back to the, you know, this person's doing the Latinx things. They couldn't say Latino. Now they will say, oh, Latinx.
Latinx.
You're ruining our community, okay? So learn some Spanish. That's what I have to say.
Start with the
You
word
can
Latino.
do it. You can do it.
Yeah, that's kind of common, I guess, in
Yeah,
the community
honestly.
sometimes.
It's like
It's important.
there's a lot of factors, you know. Don't be ashamed
Yeah.
and learn. You can always learn. You
Yep.
can always learn.
You can get held back again.
Just get held back one more year in life. Learn some
Oh
Spanish.
yeah, there we go.
And go Well,
What if that was the same guy that got held back? You know?
probably is.
That'd be funny.
Well-
But, do you guys need to plug anything? You know, young Mary,
Um,
she did a great job. You know, give it up for young Mary. You know,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Where can people find you, Young Mary? What's your IG?
Find me Young Mary World on all platforms. Pretty much vlogging every day, all day on Snapchat. So make sure you go follow me there.
Oh yeah, you be
Um,
killing it on Snapchat.
Yeah, but any platform, yeah, go listen to my music. Just dropped a new single last week. So yeah, and got
what
a
is
new,
it called? Your new single?
it's called I just got stage fright and forgot the
Love Struck, isn't it?
Thank you.
Yeah,
Thank
see, I
you.
Oh, I
know.
thought it was. I just got stage. I'm like, dude, that sounds like a banger.
Stage Fright. It's called Stage
it's
Fright.
called no, just kidding. Yeah, it's called Love Struck. And then I have a house mix that's coming out soon.
Oh,
So-
that one?
no, just like something new.
Oh, okay.
And so I'm
sick.
excited for that.
Sick.
A little different, but yeah.
Cool. Yeah, you can find
Thanks for
Vibras
having
Del
me,
Lago.
y'all.
Yeah.
It's been fun.
Yeah. Hopefully,
Do you want to do the acapella version real quick, or how are you going to take us out?
you take us out.
No, we should play the La Chona
La Chona.
going out.
No, the outro. But no, yeah, the next Vibras Del Lago will be December 7th at Alibi, and then we are gonna be doing that pop up. So stay tuned. Follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Vibras Del Lago, and your boy Santos Hawad WW. And I mean, he doesn't want to be followed.
WW Weight Watchers. Shout out to
Weight Watchers worldwide. And yeah, shout out to the Dilla Dog, aka House Beef, on the ones and twos over there. But the Wizard of Oz. But yeah,
Whatever you want to call it. Shout out to Steve. Hopefully I see you next week, Steve.
yes, next week. Oh, what, here?
Yeah, hopefully I see Steve.
Yeah, we'll see
Are we
you.
checking out or what? We saying
Yeah, we're
goodbye?
checking out. Yeah, we're saying
All
goodbye.
right, Vibras
Thanks
Del
for
Lago.
tuning in. Thanks for sending your Cumbia confessions.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
sending them because we're going to be doing this every week. Y'all have a good one. Peace.